everyone, we're going to calculate the mean for this given probability distribution. So basically, a discrete random variable x has this probability distribution given here, where we're going from 0 to 3. We're going to find the probability of x equals x for x equals 0, 1, 2, and 3. Find k and calculate the mean for this distribution. So the first thing I want to do is just find the probability. So do this part first of x equals 0, probability of x equals 1, probability of x equals 2, and probability of x equals 3. So you're just going to plug in your x here, so you get k times 1/3 to the 0 power times 2/3 to the 3rd power. So that will give you 5k divided by 27. Remember, anything to the 0 is just 1. All right. So that should actually equal 8. I'm sorry, I said 5. This should be 8. 2 cubed is 8. All right. Now, for the second one, you plug in 1, so you get k times 1/3 to the 1st power times 2/3 to the 2nd power. And that's going to give you 4k divided by 27. All right. And for the second one, that's the third one, k to the 1/3 squared times 2/3 and to the 1st power, and that's going to give you 2k divided by 27. And then the last one, we get k to 1/3 cubed and 2/3 to the 0. So that's just going to be 1k, or k divided by 27. So that's what we did. We found all of this. Now we have to find k, and all you do is you set all of these equal to 1 and solve for k. So if you look at this, our denominator is 27. So just adding 8k plus 4k plus 2k plus k. And that should equal 1. So this is going to go to 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's going to be 15 k divided by 27 equals 1. So k is just going to be 27 divided by 15. And the last but not least, we need to plug in our k into these values here so we get the actual number. So we plug in our k, 27 divided by 15. What's going to happen on all these is the 27s are going to keep canceling out. So basically, it's really easy to do. When you plug in your k here, 27 divided by 15, the 27s go. So you just have 8 divided by 15. 4 divided by 15. See how we're just taking that 2 divided by 15 and then 1 divided by 15. So that's your 4 numbers. And then it said find the probability for x is greater than or equal to 2. That means these two. So you just add those up. So it's 2, x equals 2, probability of x equals 2, or probability of x equals 3. So or means add, and the 3 is 1/15th, So that's going to give you 3 divided by 15, which equals 1 divided by 5. All right. Now the last thing we're going to do is calculate the mean for this distribution. So what we're going to do is use this expectation value, because that is your mean. So this is going to be your mean, or your mu, spelled M-U. So I'm going to take these values, you might want to write them down and do that. So again, this is your mean, and all you're doing is you're taking your x's times whatever you had. So your this is going to go from I equals 0 to 3. So for 0, we had 8 divided by 15 when x was 0, plus when x was 1, we had 4 divided by 15. When x was 2, we had 2 divided by 15. And when x was 3, we had 1 divided by 15. So let's add all those. Oh, this is a 0. So you have 15 in the denominator. So this will be 4 plus 4 plus 3. And that gives you 11 divided by 15. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.